Did you ever wonder what is the difference between a crisis and any other problem that people have? See, when you're stuck in traffic, it's a problem, and it could be a very annoying problem, but I've never heard anyone describe it as a crisis. And the reason it's not a crisis is because although it may be very annoying, but it's not the end of the world. You know, technically we could all live with some traffic. But when the problem becomes bad enough that it's obvious that life cannot go on like this anymore, that's when it switches from being a problem to a crisis. And here's where it gets interesting. You see, if you believe that every single thing that happens to you is directly decided by your Creator who loves you, and He only does what is the absolute best for you, then no matter how bad any situation may seem, you would never look at it as a crisis that you cannot live with. Because even if I can't understand why something's good for me, but I trust that my Creator is only making this happen to me because He knows that this is the best possible thing that can happen to me. In fact, the Chovos HaLevavos writes that someone who really trusts in his Creator will never find himself in any situation and say, "Oh, I wish I could be in a different situation." Because he'll always be perfectly happy with whatever his Creator sends his way. On the other hand, someone that does not trust in his Creator will find himself with one crisis after another. Because every time you have a big problem and you don't understand why it's good for you, you'll look at it as a crisis that you cannot live with. And so logically, if one who does not trust in his Creator will look at every big problem as a crisis, but if he would just trust in his Creator, then nothing would be a crisis. Then it would seem that the world's biggest crisis is a lack of trust in our Creator, because that's what's causing every other crisis to exist. And coincidentally, this happens to be the easiest crisis to fix. And really, you don't even need any major money or activists or conventions. All you need to do is right now, don't wait, put a system in place to remind you at least once a day that your Creator is always in control of everything that happens to you. And then share this with others and help them strengthen their trust as well. And then you can pat yourself on the back for single-handedly fixing the world's greatest crisis.